Oh shit, this is what happened, man. In this video, I'll be traveling 2,000 kilometers without charging. I'll be leaving Beijing right now and then head off to my wife's hometown in Fuzhou, which is 1,956 kilometers away, and without charging, only battery swapping. And the coolest thing is that I have a standard range battery pack, 70 kilowatt hours, and just now I upgraded my battery pack to the 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, and it's a daily rental, only costs 88 RMB, which is about $12 US per day. So with the standard range battery pack, I have about 400 kilometers of range. With the upgraded long range battery pack, I have 550 kilometers of range. So I'll be able to do fewer stops for battery swaps to get to where I want to go. You see, the beauty of battery swap is that you don't only have the convenience factor of 5 minutes to swap, 3.5 to be exact, but you can also upgrade the battery, and this is exactly why you should get a Nio. This also means that at the point of purchase, you no longer have the dilemma, do I pay more to get more range for my battery pack? You can just get the lowest range battery pack and then upgrade whenever you need to go on your road trip, like I am doing today. And guys, before we head off, make sure you download the Nio app. Use my invite code LEGPC7. You get 200 bonus Nio points just for signing up, and that's enough for you to get a free coffee at one of the Nio houses. So definitely go sign up. All right, let's get going. Now we traveled 278.6 kilometers before our first highway swap. The yellow is Nio Pilot, and this is what it looks like relative to our destination. So guys, we drove for 3+ hours and we made it to the first swap station. All right, 9% battery left, 50 kilometers of range left. We had AC on and I was driving at 120 kilometers per hour max speed. After the swap, we're back to full range, 558 kilometers. So guys, we have arrived at the second swap station. This is Laiwu swap station. We drove for like 3 hours. There's still 29% charge left. And yeah, I mean, like, it's a first gen swap station. We can go a bit further, but there's only 102 kilometers range left, actual range. And the next swap station is like 130 kilometers, so we're not gonna risk it. Just gonna go get a swap here. So what's also really cool is because it's a first gen swap station, we're gonna have to get out of the car, but the service guy said we can use his car, and that's his car. So we can get on his car and rest in his car. And this is actually another Nio service rep. We can rest in the service guy's car. So guys, most swap stations are Gen 2 and Gen 3 already, but there are still some Gen 1 swap stations. So of course, after the battery swap, 572 kilometers of range in just 5 minutes. And yeah, man, the next swap station is 291 kilometers away. So actual range is probably about 354 kilometers of range. So we will definitely be able to make the next swap station, no problem. So there's probably a major traffic accident ahead, and we're kind of stuck. So here we are, stuck on the middle of the highway. Take a look. Man, outside the car. Oh shit, this is what happened, man. He's stuck as well. What the hell? So guys, we made it to another swap station. This has been quite a while, like 3-4 hour drive, actually closer to a 4-hour drive. There's still like 114 kilometers of range left, and the swap station that we're supposed to go to is 114.6 kilometers out. So, you know, if we're stretching it, we could get there, but why not just swap here, right? This is the beauty of swap. And guys, I've been driving on snow mode the whole time, and that's really given me quite a bit of confidence because everybody else was driving at 40. I was driving at 80 kilometers per hour. So this is pretty nice. So we're just gonna get a swap over here and call it a day pretty much. Go find a hotel and then rest. and then continue driving tomorrow. We still got like 1,200 kilometers, and just like that, our swap is over and off we go. It is already past midnight. We have made it to the hotel. Look at my car. Wow. So it was like another 170 kilometer drive. The highway is closed because of the snow, so pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day. It is currently day 2. We got 291 kilometers of range left, 124 actual range, and we are about 128 kilometers from the next swap station. The snow has melted off the car by turning on the AC, and you know, we're gonna be driving with AC on at max speed, 120 kilometers per hour. So it's a pretty nice day. Let's get going. So guys, we made it to our 4th swap station on this trip, highway swap station, at 4% battery. Man, quite extreme, to be honest. 12 kilometers of actual range left. We just about made it here. And this is, of course, the benefit of battery swap. Within 3.5 minutes, you're done, just like that. So we took a little detour and we are at Hangzhou, and this is the 5th swap station. 80 kilometers of range. So the swap is complete. Whoa, out we go. Nice. This place is beautiful. So we are parked in the underground below the Nio House. And you guys probably never seen this before, but take a look. There's a swap station right here in the underground parking lot. And the Nio House is actually right here, right on top. You can go up to the Nio House and then you scan the code, and then I think you can get in. And we come. So we have arrived here at Hangzhou's Nio House, and take a look. This is actually the biggest one. It's called the West Lake Nio House, and when you sign in, you can get one of these little pins over here. You get a Hangzhou guidebook. You also get some snacks, quite nice. And then you got the lovely Nio service reps here. And then also we got some Nio Life stuff, pretty cool. And there's Joy Camp inside. Take a look at the views. Spectacular views over here. Do you want to go to Joy Camp? Yes or no? Yes. So of course here we got an assortment of snacks and drinks. This place is very, very nice, very big, very beautiful, overlooking the West Lake of Hangzhou. Very nice place. So even though this is my first time in Hangzhou, having a Nio House here means that I'm confident that there's a place for me to rest, a place for my kids to play, and it's basically like a second home. And Nio has these Nio Houses in every big city, and whenever you're traveling, you could stop by and just enjoy a drink, rest for a bit, or have some fun with at Joy Camp. And my son is actually absolutely loving this place. So we have arrived at our swap station. 100 kilometers of range left, and yeah, here we are. So we have arrived at the 6th swap station, and this is actually going to be the final swap station before we arrive at the destination swap station. So this is the final highway swap station. And what's really interesting is take a look over there, and there's a lot of other cars charging. And then here we got the swap station. My range estimated 147, left 44%. So actually, yeah, I mean, we got 288 kilometers to the destination. So after this swap station, after this swap, we can definitely make it to the final place, no problem. All right, so what's really cool is also these guys, they're giving you snacks and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. So take a look, there's the supply station. Lots of snacks and everything, very cool. Almost at our destination. There's a supply station right there, very nice. Let's go get some drinks and snacks. And this is one of the things that Nio does. Of course, with other cars, you gotta line up to charge other EVs. But then here with Nio, you just come and swap, and you also get some snacks sometimes, all right? Sometimes, not all the times. So it's not a massive cash burn, it's more like a privilege, all right? Just scan your Nio QR code and then you can get snacks and drinks and stuff. So take a look, I got a special box, water, some cookies and bread. So these are the things we got. We got a Nio Life Crispy Waffle. We got 2 fridge magnets, a warm packet that heats up your hands, and then some paper towels. So that's quite nice. And this is from the Winjo team. So we have arrived at our final destination. Wow, around 2,000 kilometer drive. This is the only swap station in Fuqing, and there's several cars in front of us, 2 to be exact, 12-minute wait, but that's okay. Man, we made it. Now, some of the things that really impressed me a lot and really helped me out was, first of all, snow mode. On the first day and second day, snow mode really helped out. It was able to keep the car really steady, even going at around 80 kilometers per hour, which I totally should not have gone that fast. I should have been driving at like 30, 40, but you know, with snow mode, it does give you a lot of confidence. Quite dangerous though, don't ever do that. Also, Nio Pilot, I've used Nio Pilot quite extensively. It does make the driving a lot less stressful, and you know, whenever I can, I'll activate it. But there are some limitations. For example, when it's really snowy, it's impossible to use Nio Pilot, basically. And Nio Pilot can't see the lines. And also, sometimes during heavy rain where there's lots of reflection, then Nio Pilot is also unable to recognize the lines, and also some of the mist that's turned up from the wheels from the car in front of you. Also, that really affects the cameras, and the system does tell you that Nio Pilot cannot be activated. But in general, you know, it's totally doable to just get here by swapping, road trip by swapping. Very enjoyable experience in my opinion. And I mean, like, there's so many swap stations on the highway. Even like for me, renting the 100 kilowatt hour battery pack definitely did help. I only had to swap 6 times, intermittent swapping. And then here, this one doesn't count because this is like the destination swap. So definitely very doable. What's really interesting is that car came all the way from Guangdong, which is also very, very far away. And then this other Nio over there came from Shanghai, which is a bit closer but also quite far away. And I came from Beijing, so this is quite interesting. We're all driving our Nios long distance, and we can battery swap on the way.